Well, it is a real delight to be out here at Bull Run Distillery, and I'm with Patrick and Ryan. Now, I'm going to talk with Patrick in a minute about what's happening a little bit later this month, but Ryan, you're going to make us a fancy little cocktail here, and we're a gardening show, so It's got to be something from the garden in it.
So we are using a few things from the garden. The first drink I'm going to make is with the Aria gin that we make here at Bull Run. We're going to use a little bit of fresh thyme and fresh cucumber, as well as some fresh lemon. I'm going to start by squeezing the lemon.
And while you do that, I'm going to run back over here to Patrick, and we're going to talk about this great event that's coming up. So Patrick, tell us about this. It's Toast, right?
Yeah, Toast. This is the International Craft Spirits Revival, as we're calling it this year. But it is our third year doing Toast. And in the first 2 years were huge successes, and we're just trying to build on that this year.
So when you say craft, tell me, what does that mean to just the common person?
Yeah, these are spirits that are typically being made from scratch. You've got a lot of people touching it with their hands. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of people in the trenches working to bring spirits to market, and in much smaller volumes than you would typically expect to see from the bigger national brands that we all know. And
so Toast is like it just gathers a whole bunch of those people up.
That's correct. Yeah, it's really about focusing everybody in on what's happening in the craft movement around the country, and that's already out there for sure. But with folks like Ryan who make great craft cocktails with craft spirits, but we're trying to bring it out to a larger population.
And so I'm assuming there's a cost involved to do this.
Well, there is a cost involved, and speaking of trying to bring it to a larger population, this year we've dropped the price in half.
Wow!
It was $40 last year and the previous year. This year, $20 if you buy ahead of time. And we really hope that we'll see more folks coming through and get the exposure that we're hoping for.
And I believe that you're changing up the eating part of it a little bit this year.
Yeah, I think we wanted to kind of take a tip of the hat from, I don't know, Portlandia and everything else that's happened around this city, and we'll be doing food carts.
Nice. And he's shaking.
He's shaking like crazy. It's a familiar movement for him.
So where can people, if they want to get the $20 tickets, you said they could get them early, how do they go about doing that?
Yeah, probably the easiest way is to go out to the OregonDistilleryGuild.org website, and that will point you in the right direction to get onto the ticket site.
And that also has a list of all of the different crafters that will be there.
That's right.
Distilleries.
That's right. We currently have 22 members of the Oregon Distillers Guild. There's actually now 60 distilleries in the state.
Nice.
So we've grown quite a bit, and it's everything from 2 guys, a dog, and a garage to much larger operations like Clear Creek down the street.
Well, Patrick, it's not that you are not just delightful, but I see this chap over here has a beverage, and far be it for me to not try it. So this is it, huh?
So this is Aria gin with some fresh lemon, muddled cucumber, muddled thyme, and a little demerara syrup. Oh, we also have a float of the Argyle sparkling brut.
I'll tell you what,
well.
If I drank much of this, I'd be a little muddled myself, I believe. That's absolutely delicious. Well, listen, if you love good cocktails, and I can't imagine that you don't, you can go to gardentime.tv. We'll click you over to the website and get your ticket and get ready to enjoy distilleries from really all over the world and Oregon.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Patrick and Brian.
Thank you.